a great night shooting from the floor, and it was just kind of contradictory to everything I guess the team did as a whole for a lot of it. I mean, as you guys are kind of struggling from the field as a team and you're succeeding, I mean, just I guess what's kind of the mindset and just what allowed you to have the success that you have?
Just being in the gym, just like really just having confidence, and then like trusting your teammates to be there for you, like to just like if you're having a bad night, they're still gonna be there for you. So just like having that, just knowing like, all right, now I gotta have y'all back, but I'm not like missing as many shots. Just like finishing around the rim and stuff like that makes it easier when everyone have confidence in it.
Advice?
Question for both. What was the biggest difference for you guys in the second half? You shot 66% in the second half compared to the first half.
Just not second guessing it. First half we were second guessing it, coming off a tough loss in Memphis, just trying to get our groove back. And we were second guessing our shots the first half, and I feel like we came out, we had a talk in the locker room and came together as a team and said we're going to shoot the ball with confidence and we're going to knock them down like we did in the second half.
And then just a quick follow. Oh, you want to say something?
No, it's just
Go ahead.
Just a quick follow to Tre. You got some extra playing time today. What did it mean for you to get out there a little bit more and kind of get more familiar, more comfortable?
Coaches have just been telling me stay right and ready, and they gave me the opportunity, and I took most of my opportunity and help lead my team to a win. So that's all I can ask for is opportunity, and on my part, it's got to continue to do whatever coach tells me to do, and whatever that will help the team win.
Right.
Jaylin, how good was it to see Tre during that 9-0 run midway through the second half? Y'all went up by 10, but he had a big driving layup and then knocked down a 3. How good was that to see that?
Oh, I went crazy on the bench if you saw me. It was really good. I'm proud of Tre. He works really hard. It's hard for him to like play when he's playing behind Wynn and those guys, but like Tre don't really trip about much. Like he's just here to learn and grow. Like I mean, he's only a freshman. He's gonna be so much better in the future.
Henry?
Tre, they threw a good bit of different defenses at y'all, threw a bit of zone at y'all. How do you think you handled that?
Our scout was amazing. I think Coach Flynn had our scout this week, so he did a great job on our scout, just getting us prepared for it. So just giving us different like plays and stuff out of that, and different looks, and just letting us know what's going to happen in certain defenses and stuff like that. And then BP preparing us for offensively, and then just going out there and executing it at the end of the day. That's all we got to do.
Jaylin, defense looked a lot better, especially early on in the second half. Kind of what was the difference from y'all, on that end of the floor?
I guess going into halftime, BP was just telling us like the things we needed to do to like win the game. So you just have to listen and like keep that in your head because you can get distracted easy by anything, like by him calling play calls. But like when you're on defense, man, you just have to be locked in, knowing each person's like personnel because we like to switch a lot 1 through 4. So I have to know like most players like what they like to do. So it was just easier for us to just switch and just try to maintain them. In the first half, we was kind of like confused on the switch or to stay, or and that helped us a lot.
Did you feel like the energy was better, especially early in the second half?
Oh yeah, I feel like it was much better. Yeah.
Nathan?
Tre, you guys had 32 points in the paint in the second half. What was it about their defense, what y'all were doing? It seemed like you and Wynn were kind of able to break down the perimeter a little better. What was it about?
Just knowing on our identity. Our identity is attacking basket. We got guys like Jaylin that could have amazing touch around the rim. Janai is obviously great around the rim. Just getting back to Auburn basketball, and the same thing defensively. Defensively, that's our identity, and our identity is playing defense, and that's what's going to lead us to basketball games. And then once we play defense, it leads to offense. So I mean, just getting to what we know, offensively and defensively.
We're gonna take a couple more back here.
When Georgia State, especially around that, say the 10-minute mark in the second half, started getting some pretty bad foul trouble as a team, especially with a handful of their starters, was there any adjustment in the strategy for how you guys were going to attack, knowing that they had to get a little deeper in their rotation because of that?
We just knew to attack them. Either like they're gonna foul us or we're gonna finish at the rim. I mean, because they didn't really have any like shot blockers. So our plan the whole game was to really get to the rim, like because we knew they was gonna either foul us or we're gonna finish. So.
Yeah, and I'll say, we knew they couldn't stop us in the finishing. We just had to get in there and execute our plays and get it to the right areas on the court where we knew our guys were good with the basketball, and that's what we did.
Jeff?
Tre, you talked about staying right and ready. That's one of BP's key messages this whole time here. How hard is that to do when you played 3 minutes total the last 3 games, a couple of times where you didn't get to play to stay locked in?
As a young guy, I feel like what separates me from a lot of other young guys is my mental. And right there, that's just a mental game. Just staying mentally strong. I mean, my skills are going to be my skills no matter what because I work so hard. but it's really the mental part of it. Just talking to older guys, keep knowing that they'll help me and guide me through everything. And those tough times, they're gonna come. But I mean, just staying mentally prepared. I mean, physically, I'm gonna be prepared regardless because I work so hard. So the main thing was just staying mentally prepared and then waiting for my opportunity. And then when I got my opportunity, I just made sure I took most of it.
Last one, boss.
Jaylin, you had 3 blocks tonight. Room had 4. What was the big difference for you guys blocking shots here?
I would say just like seeing most of those guards left because like they couldn't finish going left, and if they threw something up, it was best to like jump contest, and like my hand just happened to just be with the ball. More so when they're going right, just to try to maintain them, not jump because they're really good at finishing right. And I mean, just helping, rotating down, helping the guards out in the ball screen and stuff, and just playing big on the inside.
All right, guys. Thank you.
Hey, thank you.